Hi everybody, you are welcome to Chef Rohana YouTube channel. Today I decided to talk about the lobster cooking. So it's very important and we have to learn how to cut and how to cook. And as I explained my previous YouTube dry heat cooking and moist heat cooking, I'm going to use dry heat cooking and moist heat cooking both how we cook lobster. Dry heat cooking and moist heat cooking. So I have lobster. I can show you lobster. I have two now. I have two. Both are alive lobsters. So we cook lobsters so many in the hotels because customers' delicacy. Customers like to eat lobster and expensive food. Therefore, we have to learn how to cook and how to prepare the lobster for the customers to sell it. So I have lobster today. I'm going to show you how to prepare and how to cook. And just before that one, I'm going to explain a little bit about the lobster. We have two kind of lobsters. One is clawed lobster. It has a claw, C-L-A-W, claw. These are called claw. These are called antenna, two antennas here. This is the mouth, so two eyes. This is called thorax. This part called thorax. This is the body part. These fins, they used to swim. These are legs. So the lobster has eyes here. Right behind the eyes is a stomach. I can show you later how the stomach is. The stomach is a little sac. It is right behind the eyes. Then after that it comes tomally, T-O-M-A-L-L-Y. Tomally means is a liver of the lobster. It is inside after the stomach sac. From the stomach sac there is a vein goes along the body up to here, and it is the intestinal system. After eating it goes out. So it has a little brain. The brain is right on the top here, very tiny brain, and the brain is connected to the heart, little heart, because it has blood, every vitamin and everything, transportation liquid needed, that is the blood. So it has a little brain, and the brain has vessels here, and it is a heart here, very little heart, very tiny brain. So the only thing we don't use, the shell we don't eat, but we don't eat the sac, the food, the stomach sac. It's a little sac, we take it out. But after that, liver is there, we are going to use. We are making sauces and to eat with the lobster. It is greenish color one. When you cut it, don't think that it is wastages. It's not waste. We cannot put it out. We cannot dump it because we use it. Liver, we always use it. But only thing we use stomach sac, little sac right behind the eye. The nature of the lobster, this is clawed lobster. There's another lobster in tropical area. It's called rock lobster. The rock lobster does not have claws. These claws only have the clawed lobster. So we call this one lives in Atlantic Ocean. The other one lives in Indian Ocean, the tropical side. The lobster lifetime normally 100 years, more than 100 years. It lives 100 years, more than lifetime. So the lobster is helpful to the body sometime, but not too much. It has too much cholesterol. So when you eat that one, too much cholesterol comes to the body. The other one, when you cook it, you have to cook it over medium always, not the medium, little bit over medium well. So with the reason, if you cook lower than that, raw or medium rare, not allowed, because the reason, it has a very dangerous bacteria. Lobster has. It is called Vibrio bacteria. Vibrio bacteria damage the immune system of the body. So therefore we have to cook it very well, not overcook, but at least little bit over medium. If you cook over, fully cooked, it's come rubbery. It's very chewy. So don't do that one, because we have to taste it. We need a delicious meat. So if you cook over, it's rubbery. Therefore don't cook over. I suggest you to cook medium, little bit over. That's it. But not undercooking. Undercooking is not allowed, because the Vibrio bacteria damage the immune system of the body, and it does give the liver problem too. It could be happen cancer even. So therefore we have to be careful. But at least once a week, if you eat lobster, it is very helpful for the body, because lobster supply to the human body fatty acid. Fatty acid is very important to the human body to transport the vitamin throughout the body. Therefore, the lobster supply fatty acid. Therefore, at least once a week, if you eat little bit lobster, it will helpful to supply to the body fatty acid. The fatty acid is a transporter in the body to transport the vitamin throughout the body. Therefore, it is helpful, but not too much lobster. So cholesterol. Another thing is not low cooking temperature. It has a very dangerous bacteria. Vibrio, it is called Vibrio bacteria. It is very dangerous. It does damage the immune system, and it does make liver problem, perhaps cancer. Could be happen. Could be. It's not exactly, but could be happen. But Vibrio bacteria is the dangerous part. So it has, now I explain, some people might ask, it does piss? Yes. The pee coming right from the eyes, right below little bit from the eyes is the urinate system is there for lobster. So it does get out if the lobster is angry or struggle with the other, or communication system, if they want the urine system coming from the just below the eyes. So therefore that's very nature system, but very delicious, very delicacy, and customers like. This is a live lobster. I bought it from the Asian shop. I bought 2. So I'm going to demonstrate how to cut and how to cook and how to prepare for the plate. So now you saw everything, and now I'm going to show you how to do this one, this lobster, how the preparation is coming for the plate. And let's go. Now I'm going to show you that one. So I have 2 lobsters. Give me the time. I'm going to show you how to do that one. This is very important. Thank you very much. Now wait for me, that one. Again, now very important part. We have to cut the lobster, we have to prepare it, we have to cook it, we have to plate it for the customers. This is the important factor. Now, this is the live lobster. I know some people don't like to cut live lobsters, live animal, but if you want to be a chef, you have to do that one. If not, who is going to cut for the customers? That is the cook's job. That job is like that. So we have to do, I don't like honestly, but I have to do that one. In the hotels, we cut lot of lobsters. We open oysters, shellfish, we cut fish, lot of animal. So that's the world. So we have to get ready for that one. So now anyway, let's go now. I'm going to show you again. This is the claws. So I told you two kind of lobster. One is clawed lobster, other one is a rock lobster. Rock lobster lived in tropical countries. This lobster is in the North America. They have a big claws. That's the difference. The tropical country rock lobster, they don't have this one. So only the North American one, this one has claws. This is the important taste here. Very good. Okay, let's go. Let's cut now. So this way, take a sharp knife, and other thing is cooking. I have two lobsters now. I'm going to show you. One is moist heat cooking. Other one is dry heat cooking. Moist heat cooking, I cook in the boiling water, and the dry heat cooking, I cook in the oven. Before my YouTube, when I explain cooking, I show you what is the dry heat cooking and what is moist heat cooking. Now, one is going to be cooked moist heat cooking, one is going to be cooked dry heat cooking. Important thing, the moist heat cooking, when you do, you don't have to cut it. If you cut it, all the juice and flavor goes with the water. First, you have to cook the lobster, then we cut the lobster. Only moist heat cooking. But the dry heat cooking, we have to cut the lobster first and we season it, then put into the oven for cooking. The cooking temperature in the oven at least 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It takes time. Even a 1 pound lobster takes about 5 to 10 minutes. 1 pound. This one also, moist heat cooking, also the same. In the boiling water, 1 pound takes about 5 to 10 minutes. So don't cook over, don't cook low cooking, low doneness. Doneness is not, should be below medium. I told you the reason. Vibrio is the bacteria is most dangerous for the human. It damages the immune system. So therefore cook a little bit over medium, not fully. Right, let's go. So now this is for boiling. That's mean moist heat cooking. This one I use for dry heat cooking. Now I don't cut this one. I have to cut this one for dry heat cooking. This is my tray to the oven. Now I am going to cut and show you. First take the head. This is called thorax. Head, the neck and the tummy. This is the body part. So this is called thorax. So now put the knife here, center, press it down and cut it right away to the right bottom to the board. Then turn the other side, right bottom and along the body. Cut it. You can separate it. Now I separate the lobster. Now I separate the lobster. This is the sac I told you, stomach sac. You have to get it off, stomach sac out. So I took it out. Right behind the eyes. Right behind the eyes, stomach sac. I took it out. From the stomach, there is a intestinal system. That is the after the stomach, it goes out from here. So we have to take that intestinal out, devein that one. So I took it out. Same thing here. I took it out. Now this is the green part. This is the one I said liver. Tomally, we call it the terminology. Tomally, T-O-M-A-L-L-Y, tomally. That is the liver. A light greenish color part, that is edible. We don't take it out. This is called liver. It's not wastages. So this is the liver part, greenish part. So we use it for cooking and it's edible. Now, there you can see there's a rubber bands here with the claw. That is for safetiness they put. As soon as they caught, they put the rubber band. So I took the rubber bands off. I take this rubber band off. Now it's not dangerous because the animal is died. So now, as usual, season a little bit. Salt, pepper, and the garlic butter with the parsley. I have here the melted garlic butter. So I first place it on the pan like this. I put the garlic butter on that. I add the parsley too for garnish, a color. Now I add the salt, pepper and the garlic butter. Okay, now very simple, I cut it off. Clove is still there and this one garnish and the seasoning. So now I'm going to put it into the oven 400 degrees Celsius. For 1 pound it takes 5 to 10 minutes. Not cook over, not cook lower, because the bacteria is dangerous. Vibrio bacteria is dangerous. So that bacteria is called Vibrio. Chicken bacteria we call Salmonella. Same thing, this one Vibrio. Vibrio damage the immune system. But the lobster helpful for human body. It does supply the fatty acid. Fatty acid transporter of the vitamin of the body human. Therefore, at least once a week, if you eat lobster, it will be helpful for your health. So I'm going to put it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, my second part is the moist heat cooking lobster. So I cannot take it right now. The animal is live. It break my fingers. Definitely break my finger. Don't do that one. This rubber bands off until the animal die. So now I have no choice. As a chef all over the world, we have to cook lobster alive. So that is our job. That's the nature. So we have to do that one. So if we don't do that one, this job is not in the world. So we have to do. Customers knows after cooking. So they didn't. Sorry about that. Now I'm going to put this one in the little bit salty water and I'm going to boil it now. That means moist heat cooking. So I'm going to put it now. This is moist heat cooking. So now what is boiling? Animal is there now. But the scientist says the lobster do not feel any pain. The science, according to the science, they know that one. Why? They have a little brain, but they have no pain. So therefore we do not have to stun and kill the animal. We don't want to, because it does not feel pain. So therefore if you kill cattle, you have to stun it first, then you kill the animal. But this one, we don't have to do that one. Anyway, animal has to be killed. So now this one is 5 to 6 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes according to that one. I boil it. Now animal is done on it anyway, hot water. Very good. Let's see after 10 minutes how the lobster is coming. So wait patiently and see what will happen. Thank you, and see what will happen after that. Alright, again, now our final part. It took more than 12 minutes, around 15 minutes, because my lobster weight is more than 1 pound, 1.5 nearly. Therefore, I took about 15 minutes to cook. Now it's done. Now I'm going to show you how the plating side. In front of me, I have 2 plates set up. I got roasted potato, I cook separately, and the watercress salad with the tomato and the Italian dressing. This one also watercress salad with the tomato and the Italian dressing. And this one roasted potato, this one is vegetable rice I prepared before. It takes time, therefore I prepared before. But keep in mind, this is one dry heat cooking, other one is moist heat cooking. So now I'm going to show you how the dry heat cooking plating lobster here. So now I'm going to take it from the oven. This is the one now cooked already in the dry heat cooking. I put salt and pepper and the garlic butter with the parsley. So now it's very well cooked. So I take it to the board before going to the customer. My plate is set up here. Keep in mind all the time when you set the food on the plate, this rim is empty all the time. We must not keep any food on the rim. We must not keep on the rim anything, any food. That is the plating system. You have to respect that one. And set up your color arrangement after that. So I got potatoes roasted and the vegetable rice. So I'm going to use the roasted potato for the dry heat cooking lobster now. Before putting into the plate, now you have to break this shell of the claw to easiness of the customer. So very simple that one. Customer, you must make it easier for the customer and give a little bit heavy blow and break the shell. Like that, it breaks. And the same thing, little bit heavy blow. Then I break the shells. Therefore, the customer is easier to take the flesh out. Now, you can set the plate with the lobster. I break this one, it breaks. So now the customer is easier to get the flesh out. So set it nicely like this. But don't forget to give this piece. It belongs to the customer. So I leave it like this. And this one, I set like this. Now you can see a nice plate. It is included all the nutritional value. Protein, carbohydrate, fat, mineral, water, fiber and vitamin. All nutrients is over there now. customer get all the nutrients to the body, therefore very balanced diet. So therefore, I always, my previous videos, I told you about the nutrition. We talk about nutrients. So you have to follow that one to understand and be educated. So now let's go to our moist heat lobster. So I'm going to take it out. It's ready now. Same way, take it very warm, steamy. I'm going to cut it now. I did not cut before. You can remember. So take a rag, otherwise you get burned. And same way you cut. Pierce like that. Cut the whole thing to the front. And the same way turn. And you can tail the straight. Keep the knife. Cut it. I cut already. Now it's already done. The halfway and the other half. Very steamy. And the same thing, give a little blow to the shell of the claw to break. It is easiness to the customer to get the flesh out. So I break it. Give a little bit severe blow, it breaks. Then the customer is easy to get the flesh out. Now, so I break everything. So now get one part, keep nicely on the plate. The other part nicely on the plate, but nothing is on the rim. Now I give a little bit garlic butter with the parsley onto this, to the flesh, and all over a little bit. And this one too, garlic butter with the parsley. I season it with that for flavorfulness. Now it's very. Now I give another one, lemon piece. I keep it on the top like that. I keep it on the top of this. It's like a nice yellow color, gives a nice garnish and the color. So this is the preparation of the lobster. So normally take a little bit bigger plate. So this is doing my home kitchen. I don't have the very big plates, so therefore I use this plate. But in a hotel we have a very big plates, so we set everything in the big plate. So but the setup and preparation and cooking style the same exactly. As I said, cook little bit over medium, so it is helpful, because otherwise doneness is lower, mean it does attack to the body, because of the Vibrio bacteria is attacking to the human body of the immune system, and it makes sometimes the liver problem as well. So this is the way, two plates of lobster. Anywhere you go in the world, same way you have to do. One is dry heat cooking, one is moist heat cooking. Thank you very much. So I'm going to show you very close by here, and here just to the camera, here my two plates, beautiful two plates. It's so beautiful, and all the theory and how to do that one I explained to you nicely. So now we'll see how's the taste. So I'm going to taste it now. We'll see how is that. I take a fork and I will try now how is that. We'll see. Now as if I were a customer, now I think I am a customer. Now I want to taste it. Let's see. This is the fresh, very white color. Should be very Oh, beautiful sweet flavor, beautiful seasoning, and very nice flavor. I cannot give it to you because I am here in Canada now. Very sweet flavor, beautiful taste. This is my dry heat cooking lobster. Beautiful. Let's see my moist heat cooking. This is the piece for the whole halfway. We'll see how is the taste. Oh, so delicious. Beautiful taste. Salt, pepper, and other seasoning. Exactly, very good. Just a complete half there. The other half, another one, 2 halves there. Here also 2 halves. Enough for the customer, 1 lobster. This. Beautiful. Very successful cooking. Still, very good sweet flavor and the white and very sweet flavor. Very nice. You can use lemon, don't forget to use. I did not use. So this is the way how to prepare and cook and serve the customers the lobster. Dry heat cooking and moist heat cooking, both I show you. So thank you very much today. Again, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube, and more videos coming. It's an education, learn something. I'm doing this one in my home kitchen in Canada. So learn something. Time to time I will give the videos. You can see that one. When you subscribe it, automatically it's coming to you. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice day for you. Thank you very much.